I made this video because I want to tell you why 40s are the best time in your life. I drove in this chimney of mine. Also, 40s is an amazing time to start on your own. And you're really happy doing that because, those are your tight folks. It's a killer combo. Nobody else can have this. I mean, only people in the 40s can have it. And I am in Coorg. It's a beautiful place, which was about a 300 kilometer drive, I believe. And it was a fantastic drive. I want to show you how I drove in this chimney of mine. It was an amazing fun ride, and I had a great time having dinner along with watching Squid Games. Googled and I found out that they're bringing in Squid Games 3 somewhere mid 2025. But this video is not about Coorg or its coffee plantations. It's about a very important topic about being in 40s. I've had my share of ups and downs. Initially, mostly downs. You see, I'm 44, and if I look back at my life decade by decade, it's been shockingly amazing. Every decade was surprisingly different from the last decade. I want to give full credit to my parents who've raised me and brought me up with all the values that I have today. Now, being 44, have I had my midlife challenge? I think I did. Post-COVID is when I started to have this doubts in my mind. How is my health going to be in the next few years? How am I going to die? Let's face it. I mean, these questions come to your mind, right? What's going to happen to my family? What are the real meaning of the relationships that I have? Are they worth it? Do I want to party? Do I want to really go out? What is the kind of social life I should be living? Should I be taking up more hobbies? What kind of hobby should I take up? All these questions. I think if you're sailing in the same boat of being in the 40s, you would probably relate to what I am saying. Whoever is going through this, you will get over it very soon. It's a phase. It comes for a short period of time in your life. It's all right to have a discussion with somebody whom you really who've been through this. They would be able to give you the right kind of guidance around this. For me, I did have a couple of discussions. I was able to navigate this. For the last, I think, 6 months or so, I've got tremendous amount of clarity about what's going to happen from here on. For example, mental health, physical health, relationships, finance, spending time with the family, spending time with the friends, really going out solo, traveling, music, stuff like that. I made this video because I want to tell you why 40s are the best time in your life. And maybe I'll make another video during in my 50s about why 50s is a great time to live a life. But at this point in time, this very point in time, I feel 40s definitely are the best time in your life for the following reasons. I think you're completely self-aware and confident. Others' opinion don't really matter to you at this point in time. You know what you want. There is a reasonable amount of financial stability. If you do not have it, work towards it. You'll achieve it. But I think you can afford to take a few more risks, pursue hobbies because you have that financial stability with you. You get some amazing sense of perspective and wisdom. Wisdom, I think, is a collection of experiences that you've had over the last 40 years or so. Now you can focus on quality more than quantity. All the mistakes that you've made from your life are now valuable. Those are lessons. So I think wisdom is a huge plus. You've learned some skill over the last few decades in whatever field you are, whatever domain you are. I think you by now would have gained a tremendous amount of skill sets which you can put to use. Maybe wherever you're working, you can probably get a better job in that space. I think also 40s is an amazing time to start on your own. I have started on my own now. I recently quit my job of 7.5 years, and I've started a couple of projects that I'm reasonably confident about. I may fail. All the skills that you've learned in your domain, I think you can put that to use. Use that to fast track your career. Ask more money. I would say you're arguably fitter in your 40s than your 20s and 30s. There will be a small percentage of people who take health very seriously, even in their 30s and 40s. I was not one of them. But because you have wisdom, you tend to take 40s more seriously, and you do all of the stuff that goes into maintaining a very good health. So, for example, you have a clean diet, you sleep on time, you work out regularly. Because you're self-aware about this, you now are your healthiest best, I think, in your 40s. I think in your 40s you'll also have a stronger relationships with your folks, your better half, your family, your friends. The relationships are more deeper and meaningful. You cut out a set of people that you don't want to be associated with, so you can again here focus on quality more than quantity, and you're really happy doing that because those are your tight folks and you want to be with them throughout your life. So you have more deeper connections. You don't now in your 40s feel like keeping up with societal expectations or trends or pressure. You're comfortable in your own space, in your own standards. You might want to upgrade because you decide you want to upgrade and not because you're watching something. Of course, social media, if you stay longer on Instagram, for example, you see people doing stuff, then you want to do that. But I try to stay away from that now that I have gained more wisdom, because now you know what kind of what that thing is really. I think in your 40s you look for the real meaning of finding your own way of living and your standard of. I think you have more time for yourself in your 40s. Now, depending upon whether you have a kid or you don't have a kid, or you recently had a kid, you'll have more time for yourself because your kids are now are grown up. You have the perfect time to pick up your hobbies now and pursue the activities that you always wanted to. You can work on your self-development. You have more time for what you want to do for yourself. This one is my favorite. I think 40s is a beautiful blend. You still have the energy of a healthy person, and then you also have the wisdom of a slightly older person. I think it's a killer combo. We should make use of this in our 40s. Nobody else can have this. I mean, only people in the 40s can have it. Think about it. Because the wisdom that you gain is you gain with experience only. And because now your body still has the energy in you, you still can do stuff that 30-year-olds can do if you maintain your body really well. So that's about it, about why 40s are the best time in your life to live the life that you always wanted.